It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Chiefs and the Silver and Black on Sunday night primetime.
Just west of the world-famous Las Vegas Strip, we're at the site of Super Bowl 58, Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
For so many years, Mike, the conversation was, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL? And I think now, after winning back-to-back Super Bowls 3 and 4 years, it's not so much, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL now? It's, is he entering the conversation as being one of the best quarterbacks of all time? I certainly am one of those people that believe that's the case. He has a chance through the rest of his career, now not even being 30 years old, to accomplish a lot of things that are unheard of at the NFL level. He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Mahomes now on second down. And this will be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds, it looks like, and yes, they do have the first down. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down.
It's a really important conversion right there, Mike, because you just don't want to go 3 and out on the road, especially on your opening possession of the game. You want to let your offense get some rhythm, establish and unfold some of the game plan you've set up coming in. They're going to have a fresh set of downs here and now say, okay, can we turn this good start of a drive and finish the drive with some points?
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here's 2nd and 6. They put Kelsey in motion. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Here's 2nd and 2. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
They try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Over the top. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, starting of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple of years, Mike. I mean, many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. After the loss of 3rd and 13. Smith now. They'll look to set up the screen here. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll get this out to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Gino. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Chiefs offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, Mike, I'm not saying he's going to be able to maintain this pace for the entire game, but here we are in the 1st quarter, and he already has over 100 yards. If he does keep pace, he's going to have a ridiculous stat line by the end of the 4th quarter, but something tells me we're going to see a lot more chunk plays throughout the game unless this defense can somehow find a way to slow them down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground. On fourth down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This, about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend to a 10-0 lead. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. To return, Tyreek McAllister. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they're going to mark them down up past the 35.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Smith. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given, but it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll go play action. It's Smith. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Chiefs offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start. And you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
1st down throw, Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Off the play fake, Mahomes. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. And Landon Roberts in there on the tackle. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back in Vegas after this. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now Mahomes. That's to Kelsey on the tight end screen. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit, and give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. is hauled in at the 5. That one on the center, Creed Humphrey. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Gray is the motion man here. On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Remember what this defense told us in our meetings this week, Mike. They don't think that they're necessarily going to be able to just stifle this offense play after play. They might have to give a little bit of bend, but they can't break. That sack, that is the defense not breaking. Down there near your own goal line, come away with a big play and see if they can keep points off the board.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will open up a 13-0 lead. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. Lobby now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense getting set to get back to work. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. Back is Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now, Gino. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Third and 5. From the shotgun, Smith. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. First and 10 now from the 36. From the pistol, Smith. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can give good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, you deliver the ball on time. There's a lot of room to operate.
And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. George Karlaftis there to make the play. They face second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Smith. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. From the gun, it's Gino. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. To throw, here's Smith. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Working out of the gun, Smith. And this ball incomplete on third down.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
On fourth down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board now here in this second quarter. Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Mahomes back. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
They put Kelsey in motion. On second down, they run the counter. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. They put Kelsey in motion. Incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Just what the punter's hoping to do. Fair catch taken right at the 10-yard line. The Raiders offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. Now Smith. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion is Myers. Now a give on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. "21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Gino to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Gino's been around, knows how to slide and get out of harm's way after picking up the first down. 12 yards there and a first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First and 10. They go play action with Smith. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion is Myers. On second down, Smith. Now he'll run. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Smith now to throw on first down. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one, and it'll bring up second down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A first down throw for Smith. And this ball's going to be incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Smith now. He gets this one to Tucker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders are able to get it back within a score. Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. He'll start at the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. A short one caught by Kelsey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch. You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's Matt Ariza now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Raiders offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They trail here by a touchdown, as this drive will start with a first down. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll work forward for a couple. George Karlaftis there to make the play. Second down and 8. Here's Gino. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing is Smith. That's caught left side by Bowers. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. So we reach halftime, and the visitors, the Chiefs, out on top. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back is Smith. He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, Smith. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Handoff here, up the middle, and nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Play action now. It's Gino. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Raiders will cut the lead down to 4. Back out is Carlson following the made field goal, and he sends this kickoff away. This will be returned from the 6, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. This throw left side taken in by the rookie wide receiver. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Now a handoff running right, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Man in motion, heading left. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. They put Kelsey in motion. On first down, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
They teach these defensive ends to rush to the X. The X is the spot where the quarterback stops his drop, and you can see when he hit that back foot, he had nowhere to go, and he's able to bring him down for a big sack.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That one caught by Tucker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Throwing on second down, Smith. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the pistol, Smith. He'll get this out to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun, Smith. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. Wide open, there is Bowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
On first down is Smith. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third down, 3 to go. Gino to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not only does he let the ball go through his hands, he lets 6 points slip away with that drop. I mean, everyone else does their job. The ball's on target. Listen, this is the big boy league now. The reality is, you've just got to catch the ball.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders cut the deficit down to 1. Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Smith. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll send a tight end in motion. Now a give up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down. Now, Gino. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They put Kelsey in motion. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man, it's Smith. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, KC.
And what a clutch throw here on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. Now, in a perfect world, they'd love to go down there and get points. But at a bare minimum, milk the clock. Leave the least amount of time possible if you do have to give the ball back to your opponent. And if you're this defense, it feels like the time to get off the field is right now.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. We're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Third and 6. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is 3rd and 1. Throwing now, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. Putting the tight end in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. Got a man, it's Kelsey. Complete. And he will score. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, KC. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs are going to open up the lead to 8. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Laube now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Tucker. A 1st down throw for Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On second down, it's Gino. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. Big play coming up. This is third down. From the shotgun, Smith. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up fourth down.
The Raiders have their punt team out there. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin here on the ground. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. And in motion is Brown. Mahomes now on second down. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Gray is the motion man here. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now a carry for Hunt. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. They put Kelsey in motion. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. A short one caught by Kelsey. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Mahomes. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's McAllister to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Smith now to throw on first down. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the pistol, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He'll try to run for it. Gino's been around, knows how to slide and get out of harm's way after picking up the first down. Gain of 12 and a first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
To the left side, it is caught by Myers. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Gino. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And third down coming up.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he's going to have a Raiders 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Smith. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Gino gonna throw for it. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They put Kelsey in motion. second down, they run the counter. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. They put Kelsey in motion. They'll drop to throw. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So, it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Vegas.